Okay, I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the Perry Municipal Authority, November 4th at 6:15. Roll call, please.
Calderon.
Here.
Bond.
Here.
Delbeck. Ahern.
Here.
Marshall. Here. White.
Here.
Morrell.
Here.
White. Here. Stover.
Here. I do declare a quorum this evening. Will you all join me in invocation, please? Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for this time that you allow us together. I thank you for the opportunities that we have, that we can come together and be able to conduct business freely and openly, and be able to have the conversation and discussion and not have to do it in secret in other situations around the world. I just thank you for the graces and the blessings that you give us here in this wonderful country that we live in. I just ask you to be with us tonight, that we have our open minds and that we be able to continue the city business and come to agreement that would make this city a better place and a city that you're glorified at all times. Amen. All right, council, authority members, item number 1, the consent agenda. We have one item last month's meeting.
Motion to approve. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Calderon.
Yes.
Bond.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Marshall. Yes. White.
Yes.
Morrell.
Yes.
Wines.
Yes.
Stover.
Yes. We'll skip down to item number 4. Comments from those assembled pertaining to the items on the PMA agenda this evening. Seeing none, we'll go to item 5. Proclamations, accommodations, reports, inquiries by the governing body. Anyone have anything you want to say about the PMA? We will move on to item 6, new business. Any new business this evening? Item 7,
Motion to adjourn. Second.
roll call, please.
Calderon.
Yes.
Bond.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Morrell.
Yes.
Wines.
Yes.
Stover.
Yes, thank you. I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the City Council of the City of Perry, November 4th at 6:17. Roll call, please.
Calderon.
Here.
Bond.
Here.
Delbeck. Ahern.
Here.
Marshall. Here. White.
Here.
Morrell.
Here.
Wines.
Here.
Stover.
Here. Item number 1, the consent agenda. We have 5 items on the agenda this evening.
Motion to approve.
Go ahead, Mike.
Go ahead.
One of us will. Motion to approve all items A through E listed under the consent agenda.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Calderon.
Yes.
Bond. Ahern.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Morrell.
Yes.
Wines.
Yes.
Stover.
Yes. Let's get down to item 4, comments from those assembled pertaining to items on the city agenda this evening. Seeing none, we'll go to item 5, proclamation, accommodation reports, and inquiries by the governing body. None? Item 6, city manager's report. Sir?
Thanks, sir. Last time we met, I spoke about curbing being placed on the east end of the 600 block of Grove, and tonight I'm talking about the west end. So they're making great headway, and I think it's gonna be a very nice project. I do notice that the contractor put in asphalt before November 1, so normally November 1, asphalt plants start kind of winding down, getting ready for the winter, so I'm glad that they had the foresight to put the asphalt in before the curbing. Also wanted to inform the council that we've had some maintenance issues on our 2 fire trucks. One is our first out fire truck, which is a 2005. Another one is our 1992 Boardman. We found some issues where preventive maintenance had not been done for a long while, and we're talking about probably some years. Russell brought that to my attention. We called in a an expert for that particular apparatus. And we have quotes which I've already declared an emergency for. I mean, that's our 2 fire trucks. We've got to fix them. The total for both of those to be fixed is $16,911.59. Parts have been ordered. And one of the things that Russell and I did talk about was making certain that going forward, we have a preventive maintenance. That's a lot of money. And if one of those or both of them go out, depending on the spec for that particular apparatus, you're talking a year to 18 months to get something in-house, unless you buy somebody else's reject or a used or something like that. So even though the 1992 is a little older, we felt that really it needed to be fixed, now. So I didn't have the opportunity to speak with Russell today, but the repair person should be in this week.
Do we have a per se repair person?
We do not. And if we did, like we used to have a mechanic, we outsourced this to its MITRE fire support. That's what they do.
That's what I wondered, if they tried to tear into things and then just kinda had to teach themselves.
No,
No
this is,
offense to any of them whatsoever, but
and the nice thing about MITRE is they'll do it here instead of having to take it to Oklahoma City or Tulsa or someplace. So they'll fix it right here, and I like that. So that's all I have. Just wanted to tell you that I did declare an emergency. I talked to Dixie and DeBryce and about that too, so.
can we back up just a little more on the asphalt with the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad, please?
What they tell us, and we ask them weekly for status, is that they're having issues getting asphalt. Our contractor on Grove did not, but then he owns his own asphalt place. So that's the holdup on 11th Street and also 35th Street. 35th Street is also blocked. I know it's aggravating and an annoyance, but
Is there a possibility they could use concrete now that we've changed our time of year?
we can certainly talk to them about that. You know, they kind of have a mind of their own. But we can
Yeah, I
certainly
know
talk to
they're the
them.
government, so,
We'll be happy to do that.
okay. Thank you.
Any questions? Thank you.
Item 7, discussion and consider approval of application for payment number 4 in the amount of $71,558.21 to the Northern Oklahoma Construction to be paid with local funds for construction services for Phase 3 Master Sewer Project Sewer Line Replacement, CDBG number 17299-18 project. Larry, do you know about this project?
I do know that Will has looked into everything that's going on about this and has approved it from his standpoint. And Jennifer's here.
We do have Jennifer here that could answer any questions, if y'all have questions also.
Make a motion to approve the payment.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Colern,
Yes.
Bond,
Yes.
Ahern,
Yes.
Marshall. Yes. White,
Yes.
Morrell,
Yes.
Wines. Yes. Stroller.
Yes, thank you, council. Item number 8, consider approval of payment of $5,957 to Cowan Group Engineering LLC for engineering services for final design services for the Perry Tandaco Trail Project. There's an invoice in there, and the invoice has been approved for payment.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Colern,
Yes.
Bond,
Yes.
Ahern,
Yes.
Marshall. Yes. White,
Yes.
Morrell,
Yes.
Wines. Yes. Stroller.
Yes. Item number 9, consider approval of the following payments to MKEC Engineering for professional services rendered through September 28th, 2019 $669.25 for Perry Lake Road, paving construction estimates, NRCS plan review, and construction support. Answering questions, construction questions on Jackson, and $1,478.46 for 2019 drainage issue meeting and summary.
Move to approve payment.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Kolar.
Yes.
Colin.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Marshall. Yes. White.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Wise. Yes. Stroller.
Yes, thank you. Item number, consider approval of resolution number 2019-11, approving the interlocal cooperative agreement for Circuit Engineering District. This is the company that makes all of our street signs, and we renew this contract every year with them.
Motion approved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Just curious, what is Circuit Engineering District? Is that the name of the company, or is that, what is that?
Well, they used to office in your building,
They
so.
still do. They're engineers
Oh, okay.
that work for the state, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
there
not a
are
private company.
8,
No, it's not a
there are
private.
8 or 9 across the state,
Yeah.
Districts.
and, yeah, individual districts, they receive county funding and state funding,
Mhm.
and they help with things like bridge repair and engineering and inspection and things
Streets,
like that.
Okay, cool.
Roll call?
Kolar.
Yes.
Bond.
Yes.
Yes.
Ahern. Marshall. Yes. White.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Wines. Yes. Stroller.
Yes, thank you. Item number 11, we're gonna have to lay this one over. I don't know, Derek, you said you haven't finished that. Jamie, did you finish the OMAG?
I haven't, but it's on my calendar to finish for tomorrow,
Okay,
so.
and that's fine, but we can't,
I added that today.
yeah, we can't do this until everyone's completed it and everyone's present. So,
Motion to table?
thank you, Derek.
I'll second that.
That's awful ironic. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Kolar.
Yes.
Bond.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Marshall. Yes. White.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Wines. Yes. Stroller.
Yes, thank you. Item number 12, receive a recommendation from the Perry Planning Commission regarding the application of Wallace Engineering on behalf of the Perry School District, the applicant, for a site plan review of the proposed Perry Junior High to be placed at 903 North 15th Street, Perry, Oklahoma, 73077. Consider action on the site. All right, the planning commission did meet, and I believe that they did approve all this, but we do have Crystal, is that right?
Yes.
With Wallace Engineering. She came and presented it to the planning commission. If we have any questions, I'm sure she'd be happy to answer any questions you have. The plans are I got to see a big overview of the plans, and they're pretty exciting actually to look at. I think it's gonna be a huge improvement to our school system. So if you have any plans, if not, we'll just approve the.
What is the plan for the driveway or dropping off? I get that question a lot. I don't know what that is, since we already have problems with drop off already with those two schools. What's the plan for another school?
We kind of went over that a little bit in the planning session. I think they always kind of looked at each other. But do you have anything you would like to say about that, or?
I don't know the sequence of, I work for the engineer and we're here representing the school, but as far as how they want the process to work, I don't know
Yeah.
what the drop off is. I wouldn't wanna.
I can ask that.
I would give a very vague answer that
Yeah.
probably wouldn't appease your constituents, that you can
Yeah.
probably get a more detailed,
Do you know where the turn-in would be
answer
though?
at the school. If you guys have, do you have the plans in front of you?
It's actually gonna go all the way down to Ivanhoe. The south, if I remember right, the plans, the south edge of the school will be Ivanhoe Street.
I've got a small
And-
version.
So, there was an entrance there, there's gonna be an entrance at the, where that gravel road that goes around the backside of the school now, that's gonna be an entrance, I believe for the new
Really?
school.
That's,
The one that goes back around to the cafeteria?
Yes, I believe that was gonna be part of the new entrance for the new school. I can't remember, we laid the
If I
plans
can-
out the other night.
Yeah, we brought Craig actually had the really large plans, and I thought he was gonna be here
I'll
tonight.
get with Craig.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can talk to Jason or somebody on the school
Yeah.
board too, it was asked a
I
couple of
just,
times.
I just think
today.
it needs we need to take a really big overview of that, you know? But I don't think the city really has any control over the school needs to design a program for that.
No, but
I
I would
kinda-
think
I kinda
walking
wanted-
that road is a problem.
Yeah, no, I kinda wanted, and you just think about how 15th Street is now with the two schools there, with adding a whole other group of kids in.
Right,
Yeah.
yes, that's what I get asked all the time, we don't have
And-
real, it's just, it's a
Yeah.
lot.
And it is our deal to an extent, because his officers spend quite a bit of time over there
Yeah.
making people.
But what I'm saying is the school's gotta come up with some kind of design to get the cars in and out of there.
I believe they're gonna stagger
15th is
times,
shut down.
Well, yeah,
Plus
times are
that.
staggered now.
but
Shut
I don't
down.
know how much they help.
I always thought we ought to have another exit route going around behind the school back to Fur or something, you know, or somewhere, but.
And I know that they try to do one ways and things like that, but people just don't listen, so.
After school's the worst, it seems. In
Yeah.
the morning, it gets congested for about 10 minutes, but after school, it's just a nightmare.
It really is. And so then everybody just says, okay, now you're down to another school, is it gonna get better, worse, what should we be expecting? So, but that's fine, I
And what
can,
you're saying is the problem
I don't have a
people
traffic.
won't listen.
yeah, people do not listen.
Larry may be able to, email kind of, I mean,
Well, I
maybe a
know
smaller
it-
picture, but you could email a picture of that
When I've
facility.
seen, the kid
Yeah, I
pick
don't have
up
it.
at
I would
junior
have put it in the
high
packet, but I didn't have
after school, there's
Correct,
always
yes,
like
they
maybe
can
10
send
cars.
And I think it'd be
Here's
fine.
the,
if
well,
we just
no,
bring the
there's
big one.
not, because there's a lot of
To the
them
next
parked over by,
Let them look at it.
And the school knows, so I'm
church.
sure that they have a plan, I just didn't know what it was to be able to answer those questions, but.
Maybe 20 cars. They'll be required to have
Talk to the school
signage
board.
as
Mhm.
well.
There's, it looks like on here, that road that goes around behind the school will be an entrance. The school's gonna kinda set at an Annagoglin, the north side will be back to the west and angle back to the southeast. Then there'll be a parking lot out in front of the school, of course, just like it is now. There'll be entrances, it looks like to me, let's see if this is, that'd be Ivanhoe.
I don't know the names
Jackson.
of those streets. You guys, last
And,
time I think,
and Call. Call is where that little road is now that goes around the school. So there will be an entrance into the parking lot at Jackson Street, into the parking lot, and it will exit out, in or out, one way or the other, it's gonna come in either on Call or in off Jackson, circle around and come back out on the opposite. And then there's a big parking lot on the south side of the school that appears only has one way in, and that's off of, be opposite of Ivanhoe.
yeah, and these arrows are
Mhm.
gonna indicate
Yeah, you're right.
the
Yep.
traffic, the flow, general flow. And these are the engineering plans. There's a lot of, technicality to them.
See right here, it
And
shows,
these-
it shows two-way,
rendering shows
it shows
the-
two-way
the-
traffic up there on the north end,
Mhm.
coming in where that little road is now. So that'd be really interesting. But of course, I don't know the traffic flow of the old school there either. So it'll be interesting. Could you maybe email that to the council, Larry, if you can get a
Sure, I
copy
can do
of that?
that, but we have one more item after your item.
Yes.
Would you mind staying around and then
Yeah.
council can just look at it and
Sure,
and we'll make certain we get a copy to everybody, but at least tonight that will help maybe answer some questions.
And I can also send a follow-up to whoever the contact is with answers to whatever your questions are. I mean, I can get more detailed information from the architectural firm.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So we need to, Benz, there's no one here from the planning commission, that says received the site plan review. I was at the meeting, and there was a lot of talk about different things, and they adopted that site plan. David, no one's here this evening. So, we need to, it says approve site plan review and take other actions deemed necessary, so we just need to approve the site plan.
Yes. So moved.
Second.
Is there any further questions? Roll call, please.
Kolar.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Wines.
Yes.
Stroller.
Yes. Thank you, council. It's really exciting to see something like it happen in Perry. Consider approval of pay application number 9 in the amount of $35,042.05 to Evans and Associate Construction Company Incorporated for work performed on 2018 street improvement project, including East Boundary, 12th Street, Burke Street, Grove Street, and Jackson Street.
Motion approved.
Second.
Any further questions? Discussion? Roll call, please.
Kolar.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Wines.
Yes.
Stroller.
Yes. Item 14, any new business? Seeing none. Item 15,
Motion adjourned.
Second.
roll call, please.
Kolar.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Wines.
Yes.
Stroller.
Yes.